I don't like it.
Okay, fuck it. Go. Oh! That was last night's stealth camp, right next to the forest of Box Hill. I would highly recommend.
Will's Whereabouts is a well-loved travel and camping YouTube channel based in the UK. Hosted by Will, the series follows his adventures as he drives across the country in his van, sharing helpful camping tips and tricks with his audience. In this particular episode, Will sets up camp in Box Hill, a historic woodland located southwest of London. As the evening sun fades behind the trees, he prepares a simple campsite meal and enjoys the peaceful atmosphere of the forest. In the dead of night, a chilling sound jolts him awake.
I don't think I'm going to be getting much sleep tonight.
At first, viewers speculated it might be an animal call, or perhaps a wild bark echoing through the woods. However, Will recalls hearing what sounded like several cars parked somewhere in the distance, near the edge of the park. What followed were unsettling screams, a haunting mix of both pleasure and pain. The noises carried through the still night air, leaving both Will and his viewers wondering what could possibly have been happening deep within those ancient woods.
I don't think I'm going to be getting much sleep tonight.
This next unsettling camping experience has turned into a true internet mystery. Project Amber is a well-known travel and camping YouTube channel run by CJ and his partner, Emma, who document their adventures living life on the road. Back in 2018, while traveling through the French countryside in their old converted ambulance, CJ was forced to pull over for the night to repair a faulty camper fridge. He stopped at what looked like an abandoned camping ground, an overgrown, isolated spot deep within a rural forest, far from anyone else. As he filmed a vlog about fixing the fridge, things quickly took a disturbing turn.
I'm going to give it the full 24 hours, I think, to... What are you looking at?
Before long, CJ's dog began to act strangely, growling and staring off into the darkness.
What are you looking at? You keep freaking me out, dog. There's no one over there. You seeing something I'm not?
Following his gaze, CJ noticed an old, rusted well a short distance down the trail, sealed with a heavy metal lid.
And originally I was going to go and park there, and I saw the well. Instantly started thinking about the ring, which when I was about, I don't know, I think it was about 10 when it came out, scared the out of me. For like a month I didn't sleep.
The next night, CJ posted an update to Instagram, sounding visibly shaken.
A minute ago I could hear like really loud moaning, like "Aah!" like just booming across the mountains. So I've come down to where I could hear it. I got to this old well and it stopped.
He explained that he had heard loud, human-like moaning coming from near the well, but when he went to investigate, the sounds stopped abruptly.
A minute ago I could hear like really loud moaning, like "Aah!" like just booming across the mountains. So I've come down to where I could hear it. I got to this old well and it stopped.
That's when he claims to have seen a mysterious woman walking through the woods.
This girl appeared, dressed like kind of like a monk, no shoes.
When he returned later to check again, the woman he thought he'd heard, or seen, was nowhere to be found. Normally, his dog Lance eagerly runs towards strangers, but this time, he stood frozen, fixated on the direction of the noise, his body tense and uneasy. The last sighting CJ had of the mysterious woman was of her sprinting at full speed into the forest. Moments later, she vanished completely, never to be seen again.
Looking over in that direction of where it is. So I'm like, nah mate, I might
By the
move.
following morning, once his fridge issue was resolved, CJ wasted no time leaving the eerie site behind.
I saw the girl another 2 times. The last time I was near the van and she was running through the forest. I left. I was gone.
Since that video was uploaded, viewers have analyzed every second of the footage, searching for clues.
Nah, maybe there's an explanation to it all, but I wasn't sticking around. I left. I booted it. I'm about 50 miles from there
Many
now.
have pointed out CJ's sincerity. He appears genuinely frightened. And Project Amber is not a channel known for hoaxes or paranormal content. Their focus is normally on travel, van life, and camping, not supernatural tales or staged pranks. So what exactly happened that night? Who was the woman? What was that haunting, moaning sound? And could it have had anything to do with the locked, forgotten well in the woods? What do you think? Was this a brush with something paranormal? Or is there another explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Many believe that strange, unclassified creatures still roam the most remote corners of our planet. Known as cryptids, these mysterious beings have long eluded modern science. One such creature might have been caught on camera in footage uploaded to YouTube by Vision Paranormal, which some claim shows the legendary Wendigo. Originating from North American folklore, the Wendigo is said to be a horrifying supernatural entity. It's often described as towering and skeletal, with massive antlers, sunken features, and a putrid stench. Some stories even claim it possesses a heart of ice. But its most chilling trait is its endless hunger for human flesh, a hunger that can never truly be satisfied. According to legend, the Wendigo can also possess humans, twisting them into monstrous versions of themselves, driven by a dark, primal urge to feed on others. The YouTuber who posted the video claims it was recovered from a lost camera belonging to a young couple who mysteriously disappeared while hiking in Emerson County forest. The footage begins innocently enough, showing the pair making their way through thick forest undergrowth along a narrow path, until things take a disturbing turn. So what do you think this unsettling video actually captured?
Do you see that? Over there, look, over there. Do you see that?
What the hell?
You see that? Right there. Look.
Oh my god.
Okay, fuck. Go. Over there, look, over there. Do you see that?
What the hell?
Could it be evidence of the Wendigo, or just an elaborate hoax? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below.
I don't like this.
You see that? Right there. Look.
Oh my god. That's not an animal. I don't like it.
Okay, fuck. Go.
When popular YouTuber CJ Faison decided to spend a night camping alone in one of America's most haunted forests, he had no idea how terrifying the experience would become. Pocomoke Forest, located in Maryland, USA, covers more than 18,000 acres of dense, shadowy woodland. The area is steeped in dark folklore, stories of beheadings, wandering spirits, escaped psychiatric patients with hooks for hands, and even floating balls of fire that mysteriously appear and disappear without explanation.
If you all saw a previous video of mine, this area behind me looks really familiar. This is actually the side of the Pocomoke Forest. This is gonna be a long night.
CJ's vlog begins with him exploring an old, forgotten cemetery on the edge of the forest, setting an ominous tone for what's to come.
Again, I wanted to go to somewhere like super remote, so as you can see, there's a nice little area around me. I walked for probably about 40 minutes or so, and I'm gonna show you kind of the way I came. That's somebody's light. That's somebody's light right there. All right, I gotta be able to make my way somewhere. That's somebody's light. I gotta turn off my light. It's kind of been a standoff. I've had my lights off ever since. I'm gonna die tonight. Whoever that person is, they are not a hunter, because there's no way in hell you just keep looking in the same area over and over. Not this late at night, at least. That person was really, really skinny. Like tall and skinny. It's really strange looking. Oh! 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 Are there any spirits present here tonight?
Something appears to smash the side of the tent.
On the footage, but I heard something just a little earlier, and it almost sounded like I don't know how, like, you know how, like, antlers, like, climb together? It almost sounded like two deer, like, fighting with each other.
As night falls, he sets up his campsite and ventures into the pitch-black woods, documenting every eerie sound and unsettling moment.
I thought I'd never get out of this freaking place. Hopefully nobody's messing with my truck.
When you head out camping, you might expect to spot a few wild animals, a squirrel, a deer, or maybe even a bear. But according to a strange video uploaded to Dailymotion by user Nils017, there could be something far more unsettling lurking among the trees. The footage was reportedly filmed by a group of friends in Falaise, France. It's nighttime, and the only source of light comes from a crackling bonfire, around which the friends gather, unaware that something far more mysterious may be watching them from the darkness beyond.
The campers can be heard laughing and joking around, when suddenly their fun comes to an abrupt halt.
Putain. Oh, non, bah y a un... Pour éclairer, putain. Pour éclairer, putain.